Hello and welcome back to the Racing Games channel, and welcome to this week's F1 Manager 22 stream highlight. My name is Mark, and this week's stream saw our Williams team taking on the European triple header of the Belgian, Dutch and Italian Grand Prix. Be sure to check out the full stream, link is in the description below, and make sure you stay for the second race if you're a fan of teammates crashing, and the third race if you want to see what not to do in a wet race. Oh, and be sure to like and subscribe for all things F1 Manager 22 as well. Alright, let's get into it. Let's just speed up time a little bit. We'll watch one lap. Here we go then, out of La Source up towards Radion and Eau Rouge. Everyone remember which one's Radion and which one's Eau Rouge? I'm going to get it wrong now, I'm sure. They've got the new grandstand there on the left as well, actually. That's a neat feature. Down the Kemmel Straight, DRS wide open. And then into all the corners that I don't know the names of. This is the something chicane. I know that much. And then up here somewhere is... Oh, man. I don't know the corners at... Well, I know the first few and the last couple. And that's it. So, La Source, Eau Rouge, Radion, Kemmel Straight. And then you've got the bus stop chicane at the end, which I think does have another name, but I don't think anyone refers to it by that name. At this point, I've no idea what this part of the track is called. I am going to grab some screenshots as we're going along, though, just for video thumbnails. It's actually very difficult to get screenshots in this game because of all the UI. I might have a quick look in a second just to see if I can actually turn off the UI. So this is a part of the track I would change. It's easy to say I would straighten this section up and turn it into a DRS straight. But at the same time, it would be cool if there were 3 DRS straights at Spa. Especially as the pit straight, it's really... Like, you're not going to get that many overtakes done down here if you're not in a Red Bull. Plus, you're coming out of such a slow corner, the DRS doesn't do anything anyway.
Radio check.
Alright, out you go, Logan. And just as he appears...
It's green now.
We'll just do it now. Send out Albon. Here we go then, round the bus stop chicane. And away. There are slow cars in front of us, so I think the AI has been changed as well as part of the update, so that's a good opportunity to see what that's like. Should get out of the way now. At least round this corner. Yeah, there we go. That's fine, we've still got green sectors. I mean, it's the first lap, so I don't know how we wouldn't have green sectors, but still. So I might gamble now and send them both out.
We
Hope
just
for
had
the
a
best.
crash on the track.
Gasly with a crash.
Take a look now.
Fills you with
Look at
confidence,
this.
doesn't it?
It's Pierre Gasly.
The driver you're trying to hire. Crashed on turn 1. Oh, he locked up.
Dear me.
Oof.
They won't have been expecting that.
At least we're going out early, so whatever happens, they have to beat us. And if there's a yellow flag or a red flag even, that could play nicely into our hands. If Stroll pulls the best lap of his life out of nowhere... Oh, Sonoda. Sonoda went 8th. Never mind. I think Sonoda's just knocked us out of Q1. There we go. So close. 16th. 16th and 17th. That then does drop us down to the bottom.
Belgian Grand Prix.
3 lights. 4 lights. 5 lights. Goodbye camera.
It's lights out.
And away we
And
go.
away we go.
Alright, straight away on board with Albon. I want to have a look at this weather. Come on, push. Push, Alex. Ignore the fact that Haas just went from one side of the track to the other in like a nanosecond. Oh, up the inside there. Or up the outside there. Nearly punted the back of Stroll. Got the inside line here. And away you go. Come on. If you can get Stroll on the inside of turn 1 here as well, that'd be great. He's done it as well, look at that. And he's forced him wide. That is very, very nice driving there from Alex. Very nice driving indeed. I think he moves out the slipstream a little too early there. The aero in this game still isn't 100% perfect. But that late braking was. He's keeping his foot planted now as well. Not like in France where he backed off. The update so far, I've not really noticed radical changes, but the little things here and there. It feels to me like the drivers, like there, it feels to me like my drivers are a little bit braver. Whether it's they've got more confidence in the setup in this particular race weekend or what, there's definitely more happening there. That's a really nice overtake from Logan.
That's it.
For Albon, he has to go another lap now because he's missed the...
What's happened ahead? There's a crash.
Oh, has he? Yeah, he has. Oh, let's watch the crash. We don't watch the crash. Who's retired? Verstappen. Oof. Painful. Okay, here we go. No overtaking yet, Alex. Calm down. Who's the Alpine there running wide as well? Ocon. I was about to say, did Albon just overtake? Okay, now we're racing. Now you can overtake. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Carlos. Carlos. Carlos.
Let's focus.
And as I say that, he either has now stopped or he... Oh, he spun.
Let's take a closer look. Taking a look again, it involves
I do not trust Williams with anything right now because I am in charge. That's the simple thing. It makes me nervous. Which does make me a little nervous. We're not gaining on Sainz though, look at that. He's carrying damage, I'm sure, but that's actually quite exciting. Oh, go on. Oh, go on. Oh, go on. Oh, it's 3 wide through the last corner.
Doing a good job.
Lando's there as well. Oh my days. Look at that. What an overtake. Snowder's crashed.
Let's see what
Is he out?
happened there. Now look at this. It was
Is
the
it the bus stop chicane again? It looks like it is. Yep. That's 4 now. 4 crashes on the same corner. We're not going to catch Lando. 12.5 seconds. I never thought I'd see a Williams racing a Ferrari this hard in the first season. Oh my god, he's riding the grass and everything. To last to the end, and it shows now you have excess. Yeah.
Only 3 to go. Copy.
There we go. Past signs.
Good job.
To me, that looks like we're going to have 11 kilos more than we need. We've got 17 kilos left now, and there's 2 laps remaining. Or how much less than that number I would need to have to get to the end, and that's why it's the delta symbol, right? So I had way too much fuel. Maybe we could have actually finished in the points if I didn't bog the car down with loads of fuel. I will take 14th and 16th though. Before we move on, have you subscribed to Racing Games yet? Just one click and you're on the Racing Games grid. Oh, and hit that notification bell too so you never miss an upload. Alright, on with the video. And again, sorry I lost the chat again for a second. Straights and oversteer are optimal, so don't change wings. That's my bad. Zandvoort is a good track to watch. I don't have the best of times on it when I'm driving. Especially that bit there, you really do feel the car just drop as you come off the banking. This opening corner though is quite fun. You can go wide and still get overtakes. Same with turn 3, you want to say, or turn 4? This is turn 4, I think. If you look at the map, it looks like turn 4, but you just never know what is and isn't a turn these days. Up the hill, this is the bit I don't like because of the blind right-hander at the top with a gravel trap there to welcome you. There you go, and then around this corner, which is deceptively sharp, and then this corner, which doesn't really feel like a hairpin, it feels like a 90-degree when you're driving. And then this one, which also doesn't really feel like a hairpin. Down the second DRS straight. Into the chicane here. So the first time I drove Zandvoort, I thought this was a chicane to 90-degree corners. Again, didn't realise the second one was actually a hairpin. Let's just move that. I swear I do this every week. There we go, you can actually see me now. And then down to the line. First and second. 114.1. That's going to get beaten pretty quickly. VSC in practice though, it's always a pain. Ocon crashed, might as well watch to see what happened.
Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Oh, a nasty crash there.
So again, that's a DNF, in my opinion. But I guarantee you he'll stay out. No, he is actually out. Fair enough. That's twice now I've said that today. But then all those crashes at Spa, and yet they stayed out. A mistake again.
Radio check. Copy, radio check. Green light, green light. Okay, and all the way to 0. All the way to 0.
Alright, what happened there? Just didn't go faster at all. Albon had green sectors there. Don't tell me that Aston Martin have suddenly developed a rocket ship. Should have enough time to do Monza after this.
It's the Dutch Grand Prix.
Highlights might be a bit all over the place this week, but never mind.
And away we go.
Lights out, away we go. This is 5. So yeah, look, 16th and 17th in the end. 16th and 18th with the penalties applied. Albon already. Actually, Albon's behind Logan right now. Trying to look racy. Doesn't help we got Verstappen in the way. Are we going to get him back?
Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
Just tell Logan to slam the brakes on. We keep moving out as if we're going to make an overtake, but it's just not happening right now. We had a much better start in Spa, but then there's a lot more straights in Spa. Zandvoort is basically one big corner. Don't know who's gone wide or oh,
single yellow.
Signs. Oh, we've got to watch it, haven't we?
Okay,
He's having such a bad time at the moment, Carlos.
That
Whee!
spin is undoubtedly gonna
So he's gone from second, basically to last from that.
That's going to be a big blow to the team.
I feel sorry for the Ferrari mechanics. It seems like they have themselves together in this, and it's just the drivers who've let them down right now. Multiple cars crashed. Again, that could play into our hands. Yellow flag, but nothing regarding a safety car yet. It's way too early for that right now anyway.
On the track. We can take a look now. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
Lando. Turn in. He turns into the Haas. Look at that.
Goodness me.
Big damage. So that's Schumacher and Lando. Oh my god.
Now watch this. Here's the moments involving Albon.
Our drivers just crashed. Are they both out? They're both out. Red flag. Well, we got our first red flag. Race over, yeah.
Let's see what happened there. Now we see the Williams here.
I think Albon locked up and went straight into the back of Logan. And the race is over.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
Oh boy, this is why I don't like it when my drivers race each other. It's the first time they've hit each other, but it's not the first time they've hit or been hit another car.
This race certainly didn't go well for the.
Again, it shows them climbing out the car, but surely they did that on track when they DNF'd. Right, I'm going to skip through this now for the first run. We might do a lap for quali where we watch, but that's it. He's not out, he's just waiting.
Here's
right?
the replay. Now we see the Williams here. And there it is. That's where they
So
spin
he
out.
spun off the front right wheel. It doesn't look like he spun the rear tyres or anything. He just spun off the front right wheel.
What a shame.
And I do like my realism. If it's one thing I complain about when it comes to gaming, it's realism. Logan, 19 place grid penalty. Alex only 8. That's not as bad. Still bad, but not as bad. Alright, I've got no expectations going into this. Just to get around all the corners in one piece would be nice. Round the first corner, a couple of corners. Again, Monza's a track. I know some of the corner names, but not all of them. I know the Lesmos corners, I know the Ascari chicane, and I know Parabolica. I have no idea what the first chicane's called, or the second one. I know one of them's named after... Is it a former track director of Monza, or something like that? And even Parabolica actually has been renamed. But I can't remember what to, so I just call it Parabolica. We will be Haas. We all aspire in life to be Haas. That's where we want to be. Here we go down the back DRS straight. Logan punching a hole in the air for us. To the Ascari. Reasonably tidy through the entry there. Whenever I try and do that on the exit there, I end up going sideways into the barrier. So I'm glad that Alex can do it at least. Up to the final corner. Don't go straight on like Leclerc did that time. And here we are then. 124.2 and a 124, round it up, 124.1, let's say. So we're still about a second off the pace, as Magnussen proves that. We went too late. Should have gone earlier. That's painful. We're starting last anyway with the penalties, so 19th and 20th.
A smattering of rain.
I need to pit a lap 20 for wets. Oh, really? What, because it gets heavier?
Here we go. It's the
That does
Italian
make
Grand
sense,
Prix.
as well, actually. There we go, transition out. And away we go.
And it's lights out. And away we go.
For a second there, I thought the race wasn't going to start. So yeah, for now I'm going to go for balanced with these guys.
Safe fuel, safe fuel.
Copy.
Albon's sat
Lifting
right
coastal
behind Mick.
Copy.
So it's turn 2 here that makes the difference. There we go. Just tuck it up the side there. So there are others who have started on wets.
Good job.
Gasly and Tsunoda. AlphaTauri are taking some risks here. They might finish quite high up because they probably won't have to stop early
Let's
on.
focus.
Maybe we should have started on wet. Gasly's pitted on lap 1. Is he switching to inters, do you reckon? Albon now past Tsunoda. That frees us up a little bit to race.
Good job.
I think Gasly's getting a new front wing. He is on inters though. He has changed
And a
tyres.
new position, just gained by Williams.
Just trying to think what else we can do. We're not close enough to get the slipstream still. There could still be a safety car as well, of course, which would change things. We're not close enough to Stroll to put the moves on him.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
I think it all comes down to the pit stops. Alright, now's where we bring... You've got damage. Minor damage. Oh, that's your tyres, of course it is. So you technically should be pitting now, yeah? Do you think pit Albon now? I just want to have a look at... Actually, you might be right. It's not getting wetter, is it? Alright, let's do it. I'm going to guess we missed the boat a little bit. Yeah, they've all gone on softs as well. How have they done that though? I guess they're not pushing like we are. That's probably the difference. What's the point? There's no point in changing.
Tyres. Hard now, push the tyres.
There's no point.
Copy, copy.
Yeah, between Max and Perez. And then between Perez and Leclerc as well. My goodness. Man, oh man. Were we actually the pit. Oh my god. Something's gone really wrong then. Maybe we're just rubbish in the wet. Again, we are Williams. It does happen. Please, Alex, get past Sonoda before the end of the race. We might as well watch these last couple of laps, because we've flown through this race. Obviously, Zandvoort was a total write-off as well. We flew through that one. Apart from going into defensive mode here, there's literally nothing we can do.
Be 3 to go. Jogging.
Is he coming past? He is. That was a hell of a speed difference as well.
Use overtake.
It's just frustrating sometimes when you're at the back. You think, oh, it'd be a nice fun challenge, and then you realise that no matter what you do, you will still be slower than everyone else. You can develop your parts fast, you can upgrade your factory to max, you can hire the best staff, but so long as your car is still the worst on the grid, you will be last. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Oh, he's got no battery left. Ocon spun. Again, it doesn't really affect us. Ah, if he just held on to his battery a little bit more.
Last lap now.
Wait. Oh, did it say he was... It might have said he was on his last lap, actually. I might have got that totally wrong. Yeah, because now they're all taking the flak. Oh, boy. Guess who goofed again. Finish line in sight. We could have finished 18th if I hadn't goofed at the end there, but...
Let's check his flag.
Dead last and dead laster. 40 seconds the gap between Logan and Alex there. Whew. I genuinely got excited when I saw it was a wet start, because I thought this might be it, you know. We can go for a risky strategy here on the tyres and maybe finish in the top 10 or something like that, but nope. How though? How we didn't get a safety car when over half of the race was in the wet? That's something I think needs to be looked at, is why there are no safety cars still.